Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrade.com. It's Wednesday, the 18th February. This is my midweek update. We've only had two trading days in the week as Monday was a holiday. If you want to join us, I'll leave a link in the description below. Let's talk about this market today. I have Bitcoin up at the moment. Bitcoin remains very weak. Overall, it cannot reclaim the 70 area. It's been rejected there over and over again. Today is on the lows here, just coming off of it. And, you lose this 65 area and it's right back down to the lows here. So keep that in mind. The SPY today, it's been a wild day in the SPY, from the overnight through today, and this market trades like it's drunk. We're flat most of the night. We gapped up. We were up big. As we came into the open, we sold off, came down, filled the gap in the opening 5 minutes, rallied, pushed into a high at 689, then just sold off and explicitly up until about 15 minutes ago. And then now we're sitting here rallying up again onto the close. This market here is really struggling to find buyers. I think it's the change. We talked about the change in character. We're no longer making a series of higher highs. We're no more making a series of higher lows. Every time we've had one of these sell-offs like here, we have these very strong bounces. This time we have not. We are very struggling to find buyers. We're struggling to go. It feels like we've exhausted the dip buyers. That said, the market's not dropping, right? There's no big sellers coming to this market. There's not a lot going on. And we don't really have any real big catalysts here right now to move the market. And that's kind of why we're stuck where we are here right now. I think we have PCE on Friday and GDP, by the way, at 8:30. Not much in the way of earnings. You look around the rest of the sector, the Qs today trying to bounce, got above the 8-day, but couldn't hold that 610 break. The IWM was up, but it's given it all back. The Dow, same thing. The financial strong move, but hit the 200-day and rejected there. Energy's up today on, again, a lot of talk out there. This is not coming from the administration. These are individuals reporting, and they can see on the flight trackers that a ton of U.S. assets have been flown into the region in the last couple of days, including refueling tankers and many, many jets. They're dragging them along from Europe into the Middle East. F-35s, F-16s, F-18s, F-22s, all the different kinds are coming in. More cruisers are going into the area. So you're seeing this little move up in energy, but whether it was no real big moves here today, ExxonMobil up a little bit, Chevron, but nothing really much going on there. What else is going on out there today? We saw biotech take the day, looks okay here, but a lot of names got hit today. Lilly, Gilead, BMY, right? These are safety names. Coke, Pepsi, not much going on there today. ONDS had a nice little bounce today, last 2 days, right? Held that 100-day and has popped back up into the 11 area. Palantir had a nice day. Palantir had that upgrade from Mizuho this morning, gapped up and popped before coming in. Amazon, which gave me fits today, nice little 2-day bounce, although, it's tricky action. Got me into it and then stopped me out. Why? Because I got in up here as it started to break above the opening 5-minute candle and push up and then shot right back down. I mean, this is the type of move that's just making this very difficult here. But overall, nice 2-day bounce after 9 down days in a row. We'll see if it can break the 8-day. Tesla today, not much going on. Hit the 8-day, rejected. Meta couldn't do much. Apple was very much out of play today, although it hit the 50-day and couldn't get through it. Google as well, pretty much out of play when you look at these names. Flow today, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia recovered in call alerts when we talk about the semis here. Semis are just shy of the all-time highs, acting well. AMAT, Micron, SNDK, even though they did an offering back up, all these names continue to carry the market. Nvidia, while it gapped up today and moved for a bit, it didn't really hold it too well and is coming back in here. AMD continues to look overall weak. Same thing with Intel. Just a lot of these names are just not participating. And that's kind of the problem. We don't have a lot of really good participation here in this market, and it's causing issues here throughout. So, the question everybody's asking is, where do we go from here? And the thing is, right now we're range bound. Ranges are designed to wear both sides out. And I can hear it. I can talk to my members. I see people talking and what they're posting. Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired of the way this market's trading. This, goes completely dead by 11 o'clock in the morning, 11:30. It just completely shuts off like it doesn't exist. And then, it comes in and it moves around for no reason and then just undoes it, an hour or two later. And it's just what we have going on here. And you just have to bear with it until this market's ready to move. I still think the move is, we're going to have a strong move up at some point this year, but I wouldn't be shocked at this point if we got a quick move down. We're still holding the 3% pullback that we started back in January. So, I mean, when you look at the SPY, last time we put a high in was on the 28th. We're getting 3+ weeks now into that move here. So 2 days left of the week. I hope you're all doing well. Anybody members need to talk, let me know, and I'll catch you guys live in the AM.